We're asked to draw the switching circuit that represents the given diagram. We have P or not Q, or R or Q, and then with a larger parentheses for and S. So let's look and see what we have. We have, first of all, an and statement. That's the one on the most outside. So we're going to have some big mess, and then at the end, we're going to have and S at the very end. Okay, so that would be our last thing to do. Inside, we have two or statements. So we're going to have an or statement on the top and an or statement on the bottom. The first or statement is P or not Q. So we need to have another or statement, one with P and one with not Q. Remember, we put a bar for not in this case. So this part is the parentheses for P or not Q. That's going to relate to this right here. And the second or statement is R or Q. So we have R and we have Q. And here's our switch. So the or statements, P or not Q, R or Q, and we're oring both of those. And then finally, we have an and S at the end. Luckily, we don't make truth tables for things that big. In example 4, we're asked to determine whether the pictured circuits are equivalent. So our first circuit is an or statement. P is the first part of the or, and on the bottom we have a compound statement, Q and R. Our second statement is an or statement and another or statement. So we have P or Q and P or R. So we need to find out if they're equivalent in a truth table. So we have P or Q or R as our first statement. And our second statement, P or Q and P or R. So let's set up our columns for R, Q, P, and we have true, 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 false, true, false, true, true, false, 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 true, true, false, true, false, 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 true, and false, false, false. Okay, so here we have P, true, 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 false, 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 false. And here we have P, true, 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 false, 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 and true, 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 false, 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 false. Q is two trues, two falses, so true, true, false, false, true, true, false, false. Another Q here, true, true, false, false, true, true, false, false. And then R is true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. And here, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Okay. So our setup is done, and we're going to start over here on the left side, and we have to start inside the parentheses with or. True or true is true, true or false is true, false or true is true, false or false is false, true or true, true, true or false, true, true or false, false or true, true, false or false, false. So we have 3 trues and a false, 3 trues and a false. We're going to combine this with P to get our or statement here. True or true, true, true or true, true, true or true, true, true or false, true, false or true, true, false or true, true, false or true, true, false or false, false. So this is our answer column for our first statement, P or, parentheses, Q or R. So we have all trues except for the bottom false. Okay, we go over here and do our first parentheses, P or Q, true or true, true, true or true, true, true or false, true, true or false, true, false or true, true, false or true, false, false or false, false, false or false, false. So 6 trues and 2 falses. And now we have P or R, true or true, true, true or false, true, true or true, true, true or false, true, false or true, true, false or false, false, false or true, true, false or false, false. Okay, so now we're going to combine this or column with this or column using and. So we need them both to be true to be true. If we have a false, it's false. So true and true, true, 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 true and false, false, false and true, false, false and false, false. So you notice this is not the same as the bottom 3 answers here. So these are not equivalent statements. So the statements are not equivalent, the diagrams are not equivalent.